Peace, fam. It's me, Mykalee, Isani, Christine. Kitchen witch, slow living nomad, and blogger at Mykalee.com, where I talk about all things food, travel, and wellness. Welcome back to another video. Something new. I'm gonna try my stab at vlogging. I used to vlog in my old blogs, and you can probably see some of my old vlogs on my former videos, but I always felt kind of awkward vlogging, but I'm gonna try vlogging. It is April 6th, 2021 right now. It's a beautiful morning. I thought it was gonna be colder, but it is not, thank God. Currently in the sun in my parents' backyard, ready to do some yoga. So this April, I deem it plant-based April. So if you guys don't know, I used to be a vegan for almost 8 years or over 8 years. And I stopped that because it was not really conducive to my well-being when it comes to having an eating disorder. I was doing a lot of disordered eating, but habits is it's hard to break. I do still prefer eating more of a whole foods, plant-based diet. However, since I've been home for the past year and some change in my family's house, my family eats differently. We eat traditional Jamaican food, but a lot of the foods have a lot of meat and a lot of like grains, such as like rice and stuff. And my body felt a little bit disconnected over the past year and some change. So I deem it plant-based April because I am kind of on a journey this month to try to get back into the way I used to eat. That makes my body feels good. Since I've been living at home, and I don't blame myself for eating the way I was eating, as well as I don't blame myself. I used to move a lot too. We were in a pandemic. We're still in a panoramic. You know what I mean? And this panini press taught me a lot of grace. But now the sun is up, and a lot of things have been better. So I'm going to move my body more. I'm going to eat the things out, more plant-based foods, the things my body really craves to eat, just so I can be more balanced. Another reason why I'm dubbing this plant-based April is and pushing for more plant-based foods in my daily eating is for HS. So if you guys don't know, I have hidradenitis suppurativa, which is an autoimmune condition where the body attacks itself in this huge boils and bumps in between like areas that are very dark and moist, such as like in between your groin area, your armpits, under the breasts. And yes, it is not curable, and it has flare-ups from time to time. So I've been getting really, really bad flare-ups because of it, and a lot of people who with HS conform their diet, change their diet in order to reduce the amount of flare-ups and things. So with all the heavily processed foods I've been eating, and meats and like heavy grains, just heavy foods, I want to be able to add more fruits, add more vegetables, add more fiber into my diet in order to quell those flare-ups. Hope this encourages you to, if you need the shift, to make the shift, not to plant-based or anything, but just to make the shift that feels good in your body and for your body. Nothing that feels like it's a force. Practice your intuition, listen and tune it in, and asking your body, what do we need right now? And, listen for the answer and go do that. So that's what I'm going to do. So stay tuned. Hey y'all, so I'm back inside now. About to set up the kettle for my tea so I can take my meds and my vitamins, as well as get something to eat. I think today I will be having, I don't know if I have any more tofu scramble, but if not, I'll have chickpea tuna. Oh, I have a little bit left. I think I'm gonna have both. So I'm gonna have a chickpea tuna sandwich with a side of tofu scramble, just finishing up that tofu scramble real quick. Or I could have tofu scramble sandwich with roasted vegetables. I think I'm gonna have that. Tofu scramble sandwich with roasted vegetables. Stay tuned. Alright y'all, so I'm back. So here's my breakfast. We got some roasted vegetables, Brussels sprouts, carrots, cauliflower. We also have some tofu scramble, which includes tomatoes, arugula, spinach, and the maple breakfast sausage from Field Roast. I got some plant-based cheese and some honey wheat toast, honey turmeric tea, as we said. And along with my breakfast, I take my vitamins and medication and supplements right now. Peace, y'all. So I went to the grocery store early today. Totally forgot to film it. But tonight I'm going to be making tomato bisque, as well as prepping my tempeh bacon for a cheesy bacon sandwich to add with it. We got some old tomatoes. Well, really red tomatoes. Rosemary for the bisque. My tempeh. So, y'all know that cream of coconut that I just put in that pot? Unfortunately, it wasn't coconut cream, but coconut milk filled with sugar. So I done spoiled my tomato bisque at the last moment too, because that's the last thing I put, which is a coconut cream or coconut milk. Normally I would put coconut milk, but I wanted to be able to do something where the consistency wasn't as thin, because that has been my problem. But so I opted for coconut cream or cream of coconut, unaware. But thin or not, I'm just sticking to coconut milk this time. So you're not going to see the end result, because the end result was a disaster. But I'm going to try and do this again. I'm back, y'all, before the gym, getting my supplies for part 2 of tomato bisque. So I learned from yesterday, I'm just gonna stick to coconut milk, leche de coco, not cream of coconut, not cream of coconut, leche de coco. And voila, tomato bisque is done. As you can see, it's a little lower because it got eaten. My mom had some, I had some, and I'm just waiting for my niece and my sister to try it. Yeah, it was really delicious. Recipe coming soon. Good afternoon, y'all. Back into my handy dandy chair in the kitchen, ready to prepare a week's worth of meals for me, my sister, and my niece. I received this book, the 28-day Plant-Powered Health Reboot. I won it in a giveaway, and I am using it to help me plan out some of these plant-based meals. I'm doing 3 recipes from them, and luckily what I like about this book is the fact that a lot of the recipes you can kind of combine them together for like a week's worth of meals or a day's worth of meals or what have you, and save money because they use similar ingredients. I was able last night to make the one pot chili. Instead of quinoa, I use bulgur wheat because I totally forgot to buy quinoa. But now I'm using it to make the butternut squash black bean burgers and the creamy kale butternut squash salad in a jar. Y'all, this right here, it's so good. Anyway, I'm just gonna sign off this vlog right now. Thanks for joining me on the things that I ate in April for Plant-Based April. I am so happy that I did this challenge for myself, and I think I'm just gonna continue it, not as a challenge, but you know, just shifting the way that I eat, especially since it's springtime now. All these amazing fruits and vegetables are here. I'm not saying that winter don't have fruits or vegetables, but you know, it's out of hibernation. It's time to get out in the sun and enjoy the fruits of the time and the season and all of that, the produce of the season. So shout out to this 28-day plant-powered health reboot. Like, I made 3 recipes from that book, of course altering them, but it was really good. And stay tuned for more.